Here's the first for this channel, doing a pool cleaner as a review on an electronics channel. So your first reaction is, why the hell are you doing a review for a pool cleaner if you're an electronics guy? Here's why. This thing doesn't run on power like traditional cleaners. Let me explain. Here is this super expensive, almost $500 or $600, some ungodly amount they charge for this ridiculous thing. This is a Polaris pool cleaner, which you have to plug in to the cleaner. You have to set it up and adjust the settings just right, so that way it doesn't go crazy and go too fast or go too slow. Let me explain how that works too. So, in like most pool systems, you're gonna have all these gadgets, and you have to adjust the cleaner settings so it's just right, so it's not too much flow, not too little, which is another painful deal, in my opinion, of using a pool cleaner. I hate connecting that thing. So aside from that, it's just nasty. It's big, it's cumbersome, it takes up a lot of space. Connecting this thing into the side of the pool over here, you can even find it. You have to like break your back trying to connect it to that gadget. That's a joy. As you know, you have to empty out this disgusting bag, and the thing loves to just go around in circles and snakes and run up the walls and get stuck and jammed up and just make your freaking life a hell. So this thing here is going bye-bye. We're going to use this new cordless pool cleaner. So just like you see right there in that box, that's all you need is that little pool cleaner. You turn it on, you drop it in, and forget about it. An hour later, your pool is clean. I purposely let my pool get dirty because I was expecting this thing to come into the mail. Sorry about the wind and everything, but trust me on this, there is a lot of debris, sand, dirt, stuff that just gets through this bird cage that I have back out here. You can see the crap just flies in. It gets there in there no matter what you do. You can't keep the dirt out. So this thing's not been cleaned for at least a month and a half now. My goal was to show you a clean before and after, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible in this review today. Actually, up here on this little tanning bed section I have, you can see all this crap, the worms and the bugs and the debris and all the typical junk that a pool will accumulate. This should all be gone if this pool cleaner works and does its job as it states it does. Like I showed you before, this little charger will change colors on the LED to let you know the status. It changes from red to green, and this here has a blue LED when it's powered on to let you know the status of the system. So first, I've done the charge on this already. It's been charging for about a good 4 hours or more. Now I'm ready to start using it because it's fully charged. Right here, these are the parts that are included in this kit. You have the base pool cleaner, you have the filter, which detaches from the bottom, the floating handle, which you can use to grab it and pull it back in, and a brush. Not a whole lot to deal with, which is a good thing. Also, the charging port, and you have right here the swing plate, which gets mounted to the top, which is just a click in, very easy. Instructions and tech support are actually pretty decent in the manual as well. So this is all stuff I'm liking. Like there's a layout of what it is for the indication and troubleshooting, different modes and settings and stuff. There's the specific model I'm working on. This is a Paxcess Cordless 5000. Cordless robotic pool cleaner. What do you think about that, Romeo? Romeo is waiting for the pool to be open. He said, "Daddy, clean that nasty pool. I want to go for a swim." And I fluffy. This here, you want to connect to the top because this is what you use to pull the equipment back out of the pool when you're done. So that will float. This tells the unit which way to go because obviously the direction will tell if it's getting stuck in this position, but reverse the motor and so on. At least that's my interpretation of what's going on here. And this little waterproof seal, you're going to want to keep that closed. Even though this is IP68 rated, you want to keep that closed to keep corrosion or any particular salt out of there, because I have a salt pool I'm using here. And lastly, you want to click in this brush, and then you're set to go. Just remove the cover. You can see this is where the filter is, and it clicks right in there. Very simple. Just pull it gently, it pops right out. Okay, so I dropped it in the water, let it get good and wet. Now, instructions tell you to turn it on till you get that blue light. If you can see it, it's right there. And then away we go. Look at that. That little sucker's going, man. Turbo boy. Damn, that thing's moving. Do your thing. Come back and check you out later. In the meantime, I'm getting rid of this ugly atrocity. So let's see how this unit behaves in the corner. You can see it's crept up there. Started backing up. That's what you expect it to do. And there, right there, you can see there's a tether for the floating handle to pull it back out of the pool when you're done using it. This is exciting, man. Looks like it's all done. Time to pull anchor. Grab that tether. It comes with the kit. Pull that guy right out of here. And let's see inside and what we got. There's a better look at that motor in there. That thing is like turbo, man, when you first put it in there and launch it into the pool. It's amazing how strong that motor is. Whew. That was impressive, I must say. Let's see what kind of dirtiness we got out of this pool today. Oh yeah. Whew. Talk about easy cleanup. Hit this with the hose and we're right back in business. I gotta say, this thing is pretty life-changing. So if you're watching this video a little after I published it, hit me back and let me know how it's, performing months or so after this video is created, because that's the real test. But I got to tell you, I'm never going back to that Polaris again. I am a believer. This Paxcess pool cleaner is really cool, man. I've never seen such a thing. I didn't even know this thing even existed until now. I am so glad that I know now. This makes being a pool owner so much more fun. Just look at this. Not a speck. I mean, look at that. This is the same section that I showed you in the beginning of the video. It was covered in worms and turds and dirt and spiders and all kinds of stuff. Clean. Time for some fun in the pool.